describes in a nutshell the different ways that men and women react to certain situations. For example, things like shopping and dealing with relationships. Okay, Rose, you know I had to do this. In the name of research, I must tell you. Okay, for example, okay, let me see what you think it is. Groceries. It says in this article, so people, I'm paraphrasing, don't shoot me now. Groceries. A woman makes a list of the things she needs, then she goes out to the store and she buys these things, okay? But a man waits until the only items left in his fridge are half a lime and a beer. Then he goes grocery shopping, but he buys everything that looks good. By the time a man reaches the checkout counter, his cart is packed tighter than the Clampetts car on Beverly Hillbillies. Of course, this will not stop him from going to the express lane, which you know you ain't supposed to do, because the express lane is only for a certain amount of items, isn't it? Hello! Okay, well, see, this is why today's show is good, because we can have my perspective as a woman, your perspective as a man. What do you say? Is that true? Especially if you're a single man out there, so obviously this counts you out, K-Rose, but just hypothetically speaking.
Well, even if I was a single man, which I am not, and don't plan to be anytime soon, but I have anal retentive problems. And so I do go to the store with a plan. I go to the store with a list. I go to the store and I respect the line, as I call it. If I have 40 items, I do not go to the 15 or 20 item line. So all those things you just mentioned that are related to, quote, the male species, I am not party to that. I actually am an organized person going into the store, and if she is possibly listening, the person that I cohabitate with, I am married to, my lovely wife, is the other side. Now, she won't do the line thing where she's got 15 things in a line, but the ordered pattern of knowing what's going. Now, I've encouraged that, and we're doing better at it. Right. But she's the, a lime and a beer thing, and she's going to the store. Because she doesn't like necessarily going. Well,
no, many people like going to the store. And I must say this, just in praise of technology, we know that nowadays, if you really want it, you can go online. But I must say, I like to go in the shop if I can for food. I buy a lot of things online, I would say, but because I don't want no one just picking up any old nastiness to give me and flinging my, and sending it to me. No.
But that's the list.
Yeah, but it's a list. But I do a list. I actually do a list.
Well, yeah.
But I'm sorry, I don't want to do that online and have somebody just picking up. People. Because you go to the market and they pick up. Yeah, because you're not there to supervise it and say, no, I don't want that one. I want that one. They just pick up any old nastiness and fling it in a box and send it to you. And because you've already paid for it, it's going to be a rigmarole to take it back. The whole point of the shopping was so that you didn't have to come out and get it. But if they're going to send you the nasty looking fruit or the, the mashed up lettuce or whatever, you don't want that, do you? So I prefer to go out and get it.
Well, but see, that's a totally different aspect of it. I don't necessarily, but I'll take that back. We don't have the means to shop that way for me personally in the area I'm in. Now, they do have that in the city, and so it does happen. And even the big major retailer, Walmart, has started doing that in some areas.
Yeah, we do that a lot. We have that a lot over here. They're always bombarding you with, if you spend this online, you'll get such and such discount and all that. But I just prefer to go in and get it.
Well, but yeah, and I agree with that. That's different, as I mentioned, because to me, if it's something that's in a box, cereal or a canned good or something like that, I really can say, hey, I could see doing that. But I don't want them picking out my deli meat, my fruit, my vegetables. Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah, I prefer to just go in and get it. But I see, okay, people, we are digressing just a little because I want to know. Okay, this one, this might think this is a bit whatever. But, okay, it says for men, this is about handwriting. So for men, they say, to their credit, men do not decorate their penmanship. They just chicken scratch. people. Listen, I'm quoting. This is what the article says, okay? But apparently for women, we're on the flowery business because it says here, women use scented coloured stationery and they dot the I with circles or hearts. Women use ridiculously large hoops in the B and G. It is a pain to read a note from a woman. Even when she's dumping you, she will put a smiley face at the end of the note. Hello. I think they've gone a little bit overboard with that. As we say over here, they're strong in it a bit. I don't know about that. And maybe if you're a teenager, you might be doing all that, hearts and circles business and all that flowery stuff. Who's got time to listen? Just write the note. Let's go. That's it.
Well, who wrote the article? That's another piece of this because you may have, depending, but that's another side of some of these articles, because if you have a strictly journalistic tent, you don't lean one way or the other, but you can sometimes tell who wrote the article as to some of the terms. It's like the first link that you sent to us. You see the man standing in the mirror and you see what he sees. And so everyone, you got to go check out the link on Ask Avani, the Ask Avani Show on Twitter, because I don't see that, but I've been in that world where when you're younger, woo, man, you look good. You're telling yourself that.
I told you the picture quotes are hilarious. Some of them I find, I'm like, oh, that's just so funny.
But it goes to who's doing it. It goes to who's actually, writing the article, and the person that drew the picture, male or female, they were capturing reality to me.
Because it's always sort of like, I don't know, people's anxieties and, when people are feeling insecure about themselves, and we all go through these, people have times when they feel fat or they feel, not so attractive and all that. So, okay, before I have to do this one, because it would only be fair, right, considering today's show topic. This article says in relationships, when the relationship ends, a woman will cry and pour her heart out to her girlfriends, and she will write a poem entitled "All Men Are Idiots." Then she will get on with her life. But for a man, okay, see now, people, okay, we're giving up here. Apparently, I told you, I'm quoting, a man has a little more trouble letting go. 6 months. I repeat, 6 months. After the breakup, at 3 a.m. on a Saturday night, he will call and say, I just wanted to let you know you ruined my life and I'll never forgive you and I hate you and you're a total floozy. But I want you to know that there's always a chance for us. This is known as the I hate you stroke I love you drunken phone call that 99% of all men have made at least once. Apparently, there are community colleges that offer courses to help men get over this need. Now, okay, K-Rose, I'm just going to say, now, before you tell me what you may think about this, I'm going to tell you, I have had a call like that. Yes, but it wasn't 3 a.m. in the morning. It was about 6 in the morning or something after, and it was a Saturday. I think it was a Sunday morning. And it's true, it was a couple of months after I'd broken up with him, and it's calling me like, oh, I need to talk to you. And I'm thinking, what do you want? I spoke to you in months. What do you want? All of a sudden, you just remembered who I am. No, we ain't together. Leave me alone. And don't keep leaving me voicemail, because he knows you won't talk to him. So he thinks if I leave you a voicemail, then she may take pity on me and phone me back. But remember, people, okay, especially my fellow females out there, you already know we done chuck that number away, because we ain't trying to mess with that no more. We already said, bye-bye. So as the article said, I think that's true. Men do have a little more trouble letting go in these relationship situations. Okay, Kairos, over to you. What do you say?
Okay, I'm keeping kind of a scorecard on these things as we talk about them, and this is a probably a 70-30. Okay, I've never done it. Don't feel the need to do it. Never, even when I was younger and dating, never even thought about it, which is another piece of this puzzle. When I was younger, there was really no way in like high school and in college, maybe because voicemail was invented at that time. That's how old I am. But the answering machine, that type of thing. So I didn't have the opportunity to do that. This is a millennial phenomenon, as I call it. Okay. And I think it happens both ways, depending on the degree, because we do know there are some stalker women as well as men. We have a case here in Dallas where, somebody had the new girlfriend killed. The girl did. Okay, the woman did. And so but okay, if you're done, you're done. That's my opinion. And when they called you and they were calling you, evidently they had been thinking about you heavily if they called you at 6 in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you just couldn't get enough. I'm just so juicy-licious.
6 in the morning? He hadn't gone to sleep, possibly.
Oh, that's his business. I don't mind. I told you. I don't care because I ain't able to mess with that. I don't care. He can do what he wants. I'm not interested. You had your chances. You notice I say plural. You see, I'm kind. I give people chances. And he messed them up, so what's he want now?
That's
Listen,
something
nothing
to
is
me.
infinite, you know. Okay.
Is it that it may be one of the tendencies from a male point of view that you're trying to always fix things. And if you didn't say goodbye, you feel that you can fix the relationship.
No, good luck, because I said goodbye. Okay.
That's what I mean.
I did. If he didn't hear it, oh well.
No, but he thinks he can fix it because we unfortunately have that as a genetic problem that I have worked on for years. I cannot fix everything.
No, he's going to have to learn that I do not wish to go down that particular road, especially not with him again. Okay, been there, done it, got the T-shirt now. Okay, and I don't want the T-shirt, I might add. I want to throw it, so leave me alone.
You probably burned it knowing you.
Yeah, but no, actually, anyway. I'm not even going to say anymore. There are more interesting insights in this article about things such as maturity and sex. But as I said, I'm trying to keep it clean today.
Avani after dark. Avani
after
dark.
You go. I was just about to say, you read my mind. People, woo! Just to let you know, we have a new show coming soon, Avani After Dark. I'm not even going to say any more because got stuff to tell you about that later on. But anyway, yes, we need you to read these articles, people, because you will get a lot of jokes. They are very funny. You know, it will be funny for you to read and enjoy, and then you can let me know what you think at Ask Avani Show, because today's show topic, I know people are out there and we can see you. We are loving the love. We know what you're doing. So definitely tell us what you think at Ask Avani Show, and we can just keep it rolling down here. Now, let me see. Oh, link free. K Rose. 12 things men do differently to women. And apparently, number 7 is priceless. Now, let me remember what I found out in this particular article, because you see, this is very good for us today, K-Rose. As I said, I have my views and you have your views, and it's good because we can try and represent the world, male and female. And let's see what they think. Okay, let me see. Let me see. 12 things men do differently to women. Nicknames. If Laura, Kate and Sarah go out for lunch, they will call each other Laura, Kate and Sarah. If Mike, Dave and John go out, they will affectionately refer to each other as swear words. That's probably the best way for me to put it. Swear words and just taking a mick out of each other. But people, you can read for yourself at Ask Avani Show. We are posting. Let me know what you think on the Facebook group page as well, and Ask Avani Show on Twitter. See. Oh, let me see. Money. A man will pay $2 for a $1 item he needs, is what the article says. A woman will pay $1 for a $2 item that she doesn't need but is on sale. I don't know about that. If I like it, then yeah. If I don't need it, what's the point?
You know, that's what I'm saying. Who's writing some of these things?
I think this one might be written by a man. You never know. I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. Bathrooms. A man has 6 items in his bathroom: toothbrush, toothpaste, razor, shampoo, soap, and a towel. Okay, I'd like to hope he has
Check.
More. Okay. But it says here, the average number of items in the typical woman's bathroom is 337.
Quadruple check.
Oh my God. A man would not be able to identify more than 20. Well, what does he need to for? You don't need to know what I'm... Listen, that's my private business.
Whoa, do you see? You caught yourself. That was a slip. Did you hear what you said? That's my private mess. That's what you said first.
No, I was going to say that's my private boudoir.
But then, like I said, you caught yourself. You told off on yourself. That's how we see it. Let me put it that way, okay? It's your private mess, and you told off on yourself. There you go.
Okay, this one. Okay, tell me what you think about this. Yeah, I think this one's definitely going to get people to say things. Arguments. A woman has the last word in any argument. Oh, yeah, you better believe that. Anything a man says after that is the beginning of a new argument. What do you think, people? At Ask-Avani Show, let me know now. Come on, Cairo. You got to have something to say about that. Come on.
I don't agree with that.